Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 348 of our Be a Better You annual challenge. Today we are popping into step 4 of the soaP framework, which is, of course, progress. How do we know we're making progress with the action that we took yesterday to fill the gap? Are we beginning to fill that gap, or do we actually move backwards? I will tell you, and I will freely admit that I've done that many times. I've been working on something. I took action. I went through all my analysis, took an action step, and it actually backfired, which I actually appreciate because it helps me learn faster. And it shows me that my thinking is taking, or my trying to control the situation is taking us in the opposite direction, or me, in this case, in the opposite direction that I want to go. So sometimes we'll move forward, sometimes we'll move backwards, sometimes we won't move at all because we just did something yesterday and it hasn't had a chance to show up as a result in our life. I love the things that show me either negatively really quickly or positively really quickly that we're going in the right direction. So our challenge today is to think about, how do we make progress? How do we fill in that P, and how do we fill in the P for progress, and how do we know? How are we going to measure so that we do clearly know if we're moving in the right direction or not? Because I like to do things with a lot of speed, and that means as soon as I know it's working positively or negatively, positively I'll double down and do more of it. If it's not working, I want to change immediately and do something else, because we always have unlimited possibilities when it comes to taking action toward the thing that we want and filling that gap. And so mine's really easy, and I guess I was going to have a graphic, but I didn't grab one, that demonstrates and shows that one of the best ways we can make progress is by measuring something. I love to measure. I love to graph. I was like the queen of Excel spreadsheets back in my corporate days. I had graphs and charts for everything. Why? Because we think of things graphically and in pictures. Our brain actually thinks in pictures and then turns it into words. So one of the fastest, easiest ways to communicate is to skip over that whole translation process in our mind and other people's minds. And so I found early on in my corporate career that by creating graphs and charts and visuals, it was really, really powerful for getting my message across. And I still use them today, but not nearly as much as I do. And most of them are hand-drawn backwards for my video creation. So today, all we're going to do is check in with and say, okay, well, what did I do yesterday? Because I'm assuming that you did an action yesterday toward filling that gap. And do I know if it worked? Yes or no? And sometimes the only way you can know and measure is, how do I feel about it? Do I feel great about the action I took yesterday? And if the answer is yes, then it's for you. Do some more of it. If you don't feel good about it, or kind of icky, or you're just hanging out waiting and procrastinating until you get a definitive answer, I would say just pick another action and do that, because that's how we get into momentum. That's how we create what it is that we want in any area or aspect of our life. So, do y'all want to know what I'm doing? All right, if you do, ask in the comments below. All right, have an awesome day, and if I can help you in any way, all you have to do is ask. Bye. See you tomorrow.